Hey guys, welcome back to the mushroom market and welcome to some Christmas crafting. So I was just sitting here doing some crafting and thought I'd switch the camera on again. Just a little bit of crafting today because it is awfully hot here today, and where I am there is no ventilation. So I think it's close to 40 degrees outside here, which is around about 100 Fahrenheit I think. So it's absolutely stifling, so I kind of can't be in this room for too long, but I wanted to work on some Christmas things today because I do have a few Christmas things that will be coming to the shop next week, and I'm trying to finish them up, so I will give you guys a bit of a squiz at what I'm working on. So one of the things I'm working on, it's not finished yet, but I'm making some Christmas layered pocket tags. Yeah, like I said, I've still got to do some finishing touches to them, but that's what one of them looks like right now. I've just got to add some ribbon into the top of this and have a look and see if there's anything else I want to add in here. There's an envelope at the back, I might add another ruffle so that there's a few ruffles and things, but they're not quite finished yet, so I'm working on these. I've got about 16 of them on the go at the moment. And I'm also working on some Christmas handmade paper. This is a light red sort of Christmas handmade paper. Sorry about the glare, it's because of my new lights. So yeah, I've been making some handmade paper, so I've done these, and then I've also got some tags which I haven't embossed yet, but I have a Christmas embossing folder, so that's some of them. So I haven't finished these up yet either. I'll be doing that on the weekend, so that's a couple of those. So yeah, I was making red handmade paper and some of them turned out dark pink. So then I went ahead and I made like packets of these dark pink embossed handmade paper. So if you can see, it's quite glary. They look like that with a bit of a bow and that. So there's about 7 or 8 packs or something of these available in my shop at the moment. They're all embossed with different designs, and there's 5 small squares, so fun for card making and things like that. So they're over there if you want to take a look. So that is what I have been up to this week. I've also been visiting my uncle up in the hospital. He'll be up there for quite some time. So yeah, spending time with family, working on Christmas crafts, and what else? My youngest son is unwell at the moment, so I was looking after him for the past few days. And yeah, that's about it, you guys. That's been about my week, so nothing too interesting, but let's move on. Let's do some Christmas crafting. Have you guys got any Christmas crafts on the go at the moment? I haven't done any journals or anything like that. I don't really typically do Christmas journals. I have done before in the past a couple, but yeah, I sort of like to do smaller crafts, so yeah. But so let's get started. What I'm going to do here today is, please excuse my mess, I'm going to collage on this envelope. So it's just got some stars, I think. I hope you can see that. It's probably not such good lighting here today. It's a 3x4 envelope that I just made with my envelope punch board. And yeah, I'm just going to collage on top of it because it's going to go on one of my layered pocket tags. So what I'm going to use here today is some die cuts. I just pulled some of these out. There's some here on a tray, a little tray that I grabbed from a thrift shop. It's really sweet actually. I think it was 50 cents. And it's nice for a little tidbit tray, especially for your Christmas dies and things like that, I think. And then what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my friend Racheal's printables. Racheal and I met, how long ago did we meet Racheal? I'm trying to think. Not too long ago now, but she doesn't live very far from me and she does amazing digitals. So she gave me some Christmas digitals to play with, so I'm going to use those. But look how awesome this one is. It's like a mistletoe, or is that mistletoe? I'm not too sure what it is, but this awesome strip here. I've cut up a lot of her sheets that she gave me just to sort of play around with, but she gave me, I think, the Christmas, let let me check what she gave me. I know she gave me the Christmas vintage ephemera one, vintage Christmas washi tape. So I'm going to leave you her store down below. She's got lots of amazing things in her store at the moment. She's so good at digitals. I can't believe how good she is at them. I'm just very envious. She has all of these awesome things in her shop that I'm just so excited to play with. I want to purchase anyway. I want to purchase this one, which is her 85 page paper texture mega pack, which is unreal. It's got 85 pages in it and all of these amazing coffee stain, tea stain printables. Like, look at them, you guys. All these ripped sort of, oh, I'm absolutely in love with this one, and I'm going to grab that from her. I'm going to purchase that from her shop. Doilies, she's got so much fun stuff. But anyway, she gave me the vintage ephemera, Christmas ephemera, which is all of these fun Christmas pieces that she's worked with, and there's so much more. I've cut them up into sheets though, see, I've sort of torn right into them here. So many fun, look at this one. This one is awesome. They're ice skating, and she's like layered this awesome Christmas wreath over it. So yeah, I'm going to, oh, what's this one? I've got lots of her bits and pieces here. It's going to be so much fun to play with, but we'll just get into it anyway. So let's have a look and see. This one here is one of hers as well, which I'm thinking I'm definitely going to use. So I might just fold up this envelope here so that we can, I'll just sort of tear this. She's printed it on some really amazing, gosh, what is it? Matte photo paper, I think, maybe. I ripped that one a little bit too short, so I'll just have to rip this one over here. So I think I'll pop that one there. And I've got this, oh, this is so pretty, this strip. We've got, oh, that one goes beautifully, the red and the gold. So we might use that. And let's have a look at these vintage pieces, see what might go quite nicely. I think I want something quite plain because it's quite a lot of pattern on the background here. I actually might bring you guys in a little bit more so you can see me working here. Scoot some of these over. I've got a bit of a mess happening here again today. These ones here are too big, so I'm going to pop those aside. There's a white one, but oh, there's an awesome Victorian one. It's white again. Oh, I think that one goes really beautifully with it. So got a few pieces here now. What I might do is cut this one though, because it's a little bit big. I've only got small envelopes that I've made up here, so I might just trim this one down a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to do these envelopes, and then I might do some embellishments because I've got embellishment pieces that are going into my packs as well. So I'll do a few of those. But today, yeah, today's an awfully hot day. Hot and really windy. It's kind of like if you open an oven door and that rush of heat comes at you, that's what it's like outside when you open the door. So it's just awful. And I think, yeah, there's some fires that have sparked up here again, so it's pretty terrible. Just gonna tear some of this green scrapbooking paper here. Actually, I think one of the fires is like 20 minutes away from me, so I'll keep an eye on that one there. So I'll just pop this green piece here. And let's see, we're going to pop this lovely gold piece. You can pop it in the middle. Or we can bring this one down here. I'll try not to be too indecisive today, guys. especially because I can't really be in here for long periods of time. Actually, I think it does look quite nice in the middle. Yeah, I quite like that. Alright, so I'm just going to start by gluing this down. Grab my glue here. So yeah, not up to too much. Yeah, yesterday I went to the hospital to visit my uncle, and I went and stopped by and we got a bird bath for our garden because I always feel really bad. I love the bird life here, and yeah, I always feel for them when it's like this and it's so hot, and I just think it's nice to have a bird bath for them. So we went and got one of those to pop in our front garden. So just pull that down a little bit here, trim it off, and yeah, just making some crafts here and there because yeah, the Christmas stuff is not everything I've been making lately. And I did make these gorgeous wallpaper pockets because I grabbed this new wallpaper from online, and it's absolutely stunning, you guys. Oh, I guess my favourite so far. It's like this. It's a beautiful blue and brown. It's just absolutely stunning. So I've got stacks of that, and I have made some wallpaper pockets out of it. So I did that, but you know me, guys, I've always got multiple things on the go at once. I wonder if I should pop that. Yeah, I might do. I'm going to leave this green piece here sort of with the ripped edge. So just place this one down first. I think, is it going to be about there? Let's just double check. Maybe I'll pull it up just a tad. So yeah, today I've been having a look at my family and I want to go to Japan next year, so I have been looking up flights and things like that, but it's going to be a little bit tricky because my eldest son is in year 11 next year and he'll be doing exams, so I really have to talk to the school before I go making any plans about that. But it's my husband's favourite country to visit, so we really wanted to take the kids back. So hopefully we can do that next year. We were thinking about November because maybe we can go skiing, so fingers crossed we can get there. So it's awesome because it's a direct flight now, so it's only about 8 or 9 hours I think from Brisbane or Gold Coast where I'm from. Okay, so there's that's the kind of base, just a few ripped pieces of paper, and then oh, actually we do have this one here too. But no, I think what I might do is have this one here. Just wondering if I should distress ink around that, but not sure. Too sure how it would look. And I think I've lost my distress dauber, so I think yeah, I'm not very organised. I think I might just leave it because I cannot find it, so excuse me 1 minute while I grab a drink, you guys. So I'm going to leave that one there, and then I'm going to pull over all my little dies. And I also have this sticker sheet here, so I think it's from a couple of years ago, but I didn't really use it too much, so it'll be good to use that up. So let's have a look. I've got this awesome Santa die. We could pop one up there. One up there maybe, and one down here. I've got some, what's this called? Is this mistletoe? But I'm thinking that that is not quite enough. This is just, oh, that's really sweet too. That's really sweet. No, I think I'm thinking that one's really nice. It's got Jolly written on it, so I'm just wondering if it would be too much to add another word in down here. Because these are quite small envelopes, so it doesn't take much to decorate them up. I'm going to just pop this one down anyway for now. I'm going to sew around this with red thread as well, so just keep it a little bit down there. So there's this one. We've got these actually. I cut these out of a, no, I don't think so. That one or that one? They're both really, really nice, but I'm thinking, oh, there's this one. No, oh, there's a lantern. That's actually really lovely. No, I think we'll keep with this one, I think. And then maybe I can find some really small ones. What have we got? Pretty sure I have some love hearts in here. There's a little green love heart. It's really sweet. We could pop that down there. Oh, it's a little red one too. We could pop the little red one up there. Actually, that might get lost a little bit, so maybe we could pop green up there and red down here. And I'm not too sure about that though. Maybe a word down here. So what have we got? Winter Wonderland. Home for Christmas. Holly Jolly Christmas. December Magic. Or Ring the Bells. Maybe Silent Night. Unwrap the season and we'll pop that one down, I think. Just going to pop that down there. It doesn't need too much. That there. And I think, yeah, I'll just sew around that and then maybe we'll place the love hearts there. What do you guys think? I don't know if they're too much. I think I'll sew around it anyway, and then I'll see. Or we could probably pop it here. Anyway, I'm going to go now and just sew around this, and then I will have a look at it. So I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so what I decided to do was just move this little word over and pop a little love heart here. I haven't stuck anything down yet, so I'll go ahead and do that. And I just stitched just a red border around that lovely picture there. Don't put too much glue. And I can hear a lot of sirens outside at the moment. Which I'm hoping it's got nothing to do with that fire, but whoops. Okay. Just glue this little love heart down. And actually I haven't made up any other envelopes to collage, so I need to do that later on. And I'll just stick down this gorgeous little Santa here. Yes, I've been a bit naughty lately and shopping a little bit too much online, which is so unlike me because I'm not really one to shop online. I like to go in store. But yeah, I bought a few things, and I actually bought some amazing things from a vintage shop when I was out last weekend as well. I'm not too sure, did I show you guys or not? No, I wouldn't have. So I might show you guys some of the things I bought just to mix it up a little bit. But I grabbed this, I won this on a eBay bid. And it came in this little box here. I'll just pop my little Christmas collage, that's what it looks like aside for a sec. And it was filled with these old letters, so I thought it was great to win this. Actually, I think there was only one other bid. Or no, maybe there was none. But it's full of old envelopes from the 1930s and the 1940s, so just so much fun. I think I could maybe scan them in, and that way I don't have to feel bad about using them up. But I think that they've got these King George stamps on them or something. And this one here, Cobb's Mail Coach. So many awesome vintage envelopes. So I think there's about 50 in here. And a couple of them did have things inside, so it's really interesting as well. But all this goodness, you guys, it's just amazing. So I got that along with the wallpaper the other day. Put that aside. We'll carry on. We'll carry on Christmas crafting so I don't get off track. It's what I tend to do. So yeah, usually I do ink these up, but I'm not too sure that green is going to really go with this envelope, because it's kind of a grey, a white and grey sort of a colour. I'm not too sure if a red or a green distress is going to go very nicely around that, so I might just sort of leave it as is. So there's one of my little collage envelopes, and I always leave these unsealed because I don't know if people want to sew them in somehow. So let me grab a, gosh, what have I done with all the other ones? I know I've got some here that are more unfinished, but we'll just grab one anyway. Here's one here that is still quite unfinished, but we'll pop it in. Here I've got these awesome cardinals. Just goes to show how many bird books I've got with how many cardinals I was able to pull out. So let's just pop this one in here, and I still have other bits and pieces to pop in there, but we'll go through those all when they're all finished. So there is a collage envelope done, and I also need to do some embellishments because yeah, I was making some Christmas scrappy embellishments to pop in as well, so I need to make up quite a few of these. So I'm going to still use Racheal's printables, and I'm also going to pull out some stamping that I did. So I've got those, just pull them out here. They're a lot of fun to use. They're just words like December and Joy to the World. I think I did a couple of those, not too many. Let's see if I've got any more. Got some stamped pieces of linen here as well. Maybe we can use some of those. Stapler, of course. Scraps of paper. And yeah, let's go for it. Let's make some Christmas clusters, Christmas scrappy embellishments. Oh, we've got this leftover piece here from Racheal, and this lovely piece here. Got lots of scraps here to use, so sorry if you can hear my son, you guys. Yeah, my youngest son is sick at the moment, but my eldest son didn't have to go to school today, so I actually have both of them at home. And yeah, he's catching up with his friends, I think, at the moment. So let me just move some of these out the way so there's not too much in frame. Got some of this red paper here too. Just going to do up a few of these and then we'll call it a day because it's quite sweltering hot here where I am, and I need to go and hang out by the air conditioning out in the lounge. So I was actually saying to my husband that I'm going to need to set up probably somewhere temporary for the summertime because it's just going to be too much where I am to stay in here and craft, and then I really wouldn't be able to make very good videos for you guys. And it's just not comfortable to sit here for an hour crafting, so yeah. Let's pop Racheal's piece here as well. And what else? Don't think I'll use any of those because I want to use them in my envelopes. This one says fa la 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 la. I think it was like a border stamp that I did, but I only did a couple of them, so yeah, there's really not much there. Maybe we could let's pop that down, bring you guys down a little bit more so that I'm not, so maybe you can see a little bit better without the mess all around. I think I've given up on cleaning up my craft room because as soon as I clean it I'm just right back into it and making a mess, so I think I'll give up and just leave it. Leave it as it is, but yeah. Okay, oh actually I should grab some, what do we have here? Christmas, lots of little Christmas ribbons and things. And Christmas stamps. Actually, I'll save those because I need to put them in my packs as well. And do we have, just trying to look for some more ribbon, but I think this will do. Actually, I might cut some of this up. I really love this tartan ribbon. Got it many years ago in a it was like a bag of different ribbons that I grabbed from an op shop just years ago. So let's pop this little bit would have gone in the rubbish, so let's jazz up the embellishment piece here with it. Pop that down. Maybe we can pop a little bit of this tartan here at the top, and then I think that makes quite a nice little embellishment piece. I love the way it brings a bit of sparkle here, so there you go. There's one little Christmas scrappy embellishment. I hope you can see that okay. Sorry it's not focusing so well. So we'll pop this one aside. I'm going to sew on it, of course. What else do we have here? Got this green piece, there's a red piece here. I'm trying to look for little tiny scraps around me because they're best to use up. Oh, I have these from many years ago from Heidi Swap. Okay, let's see if we can make something from this little bundle here. Tear that piece off, I think. We'll start here and try and make this a bit of a different direction maybe. Let's pop this one down here. And what have we got over here? More scraps of paper, so we'll use that one up. can make embellishment for days. We'll stick that one this way maybe. And finally the builders have stopped working. They started at 6:30 this morning. Oh, it was just awful. They had like a saw. I'm not too sure what you call them, but it's really, really loud and it just pierced through my brain at 6:30 in the morning. So I was pretty appalled by that. But I think they're allowed to start at like 6, so they're not doing anything wrong. But it's not a nice way to wake up sometimes, especially when I was actually awake last night a lot. My son was up coughing all night, so it was, and he's asthmatic as well, so he needs to get up and take his medication when he's unwell. So I did not get a whole bunch of sleep last night, so it wasn't the nicest way to wake up this morning. So yeah, but hopefully tonight's a little bit better. Hopefully my son gets a better sleep than what he did. Got this tartan piece here, but I was thinking maybe we could... no, I still really love this piece, but I shouldn't use it so much. What else do we have? Let me just have a look, guys. Hang on a second. I'm sure I've got more Christmas stuff here. Got gold. Oh, I've got some of this Rick Rack, I think you call it, Rick Rack. It's like a green and red piece of ribbon. That might go quite nicely. And that was just sitting in my little box of ribbons, so let's chop some of that up. Maybe we can pop it at the top here. It might look quite sweet above there. Okay, and I'm thinking it's quite plain. I might want to add something else. What else have we got? Let's add this little scrap here from Racheal's Digitals so it doesn't go to waste. Just pop that there maybe. And yeah, I think then I'll just sew, I'll sew on this piece after, so we'll pop this with this little embellishment, and I think we've got enough time to make 2 more, so let's just go for it, you guys. I did notice with my camera too that after about 20 minutes it cuts off and creates a new file, so it sort of glitches when I'm trying to piece 2 different files together in my editing software, so it's easier for me to actually cut the camera off after 20 minutes and start a new recording. It actually makes a nicer transition, so that's what I've been trying to do lately. Got some tea stain paper over here, some scrap of this we can use up. Let's grab some of these stamped pieces, Joy to the World. And we've got December. Okay, we use December. And a little piece there maybe. Actually, let's pop this one down the bottom here. Okay. Yeah, I went to an awesome place, when was it? Last week. I went with my husband to this I don't think, it wasn't really an antique store. Do they call it consignment or... I'm not too sure. It's kind of a real mixture, and it had a cafe in it, and I bought some lovely, lovely things from there, so I will share those with you after I finish making these. So let's pop December there, and then got that piece there. Let's pop that one down here. I ended up picking up a printer's tray too, which is amazing because I've never seen them. Well, I've seen them online, but not in person, so I ended up picking up a printer's tray, so I'm pretty excited about that one. I've just got to, what would you call it, add, like, I've got to hang it, so yeah, I've got to see how I'm going to do all that and where I'm going to pop it, so yeah, it'll be fun to pop that up and pop all my stamps and bits and pieces in there. So there's that. Still got this trim here that's really pretty, but pop it. Actually, that looks really nice. We'll pop this one sort of upside down above December here like that. That's really pretty. And I'm wondering if that will do. Oops, it's flown out of my hand. I wonder if that will do that one. That will focus. That might do, I think, because then I'll just do some red stitching on that. It's quite a odd shape, but that's okay. So we'll pop that one aside, and 18 minutes. Let's see if we can make one in 2 minutes, you guys. Very, very, very quickly. Pop the North Pole there. Pop this piece. Sure, I could do them a lot quicker if I didn't think so much. Pop this one down. And the North Pole. And I'm thinking we will use some of this ribbon here again. Yeah, it needs something else. Yeah, I'm going to add some of this, and then I'm just going to go quickly and sew these things up, and then I'm going to share with you a few things that I grabbed from the store that I was at. So let's pop that one down there. Alright, that'll do the little embellishments, I think, you guys. Excuse the mess, let's do that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and our envelope, which I've currently lost, but I will find it. But I did sew it, didn't I? So I'm just going to go and stitch these anyway, you guys, and I will see you in a second. Alright, you guys, so I did find the envelope. I did pop it in my embellishment pack and completely forgot about it, so that's that done. You guys already saw that. That'll go into one of the layered pocket tags, but I still have many, many more to make. And then I just went and sewed on these little embellishments. Not too much sewing, just a little bit like around here, a little bit of red. I actually really like that one, I think that's quite sweet. And around the North Pole, and a little bit of zigzag on this one. So just a few little Christmas embellishments there that I can now go and pop away in my packs. I'll just pop them up there so I don't lose them. And I'm going to zoom out. Please don't mind my mess, you guys. Maybe I should have cleaned up a little bit. Let's just move this. You guys will forgive me though, won't you? I'll share with you a few of the things I purchased from this awesome store. So I grabbed these slides, these vintage Hong Kong slides. These are awesome actually. I really would like, not too sure what these go into. It's kind of like a slide projector or something, but I'd love to check them out. So they're like Hong Kong, and they were a very, very, very reasonable price at the store, and there's 20 in each pack. So yeah, Hong Kong is all of these. And then one of my most, I was so excited to find this actually, I'll put these aside, is this Butterflies and Moths Edu Cards of Nature. And these are from 1961. And they have 50, what does it say? 54 colour cards with descriptions. So they're all butterflies and moths. And these also were a really reasonable price. Just pop those ones aside. So they look like this. And on the back, they've just got the descriptions. So yeah, 50 of these, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with these ones just yet. They'll stay with me until I do decide. Maybe I'll make up some more birds, butterflies and botanicals packs, and maybe they can go on those, or maybe I'll pop them in some vintage packs. I'm not too sure just yet, but these will definitely be shared with you guys eventually down the line. And then I did grab a few books. These ones came out of the book, so I did grab 4, but one of them I have already used. So these are actually school ledgers from the 1900s. So I think they go from 1900 to 1902, or possibly up to 4. Even this one here is 1898. I didn't even realise, you guys. Oh my gosh. So this one here is 1898. And it says here that it was made by Richard Gee Booksellers and Stationer in Charles Street in Launceston, which is in Hobart. And it just says second class girls 1899 or no, 1898. So what they are is just ledgers that say the names of each girl. So that one there is really, really brown, so we'll just flip it. But so it's got the date and the name and the class, and then it says early attendance, behaviour, morning, behaviour, afternoon, I can't pronounce that word, catechism, I don't know, tablet, scripture and hymn. And some of them have got minimal writing and some of them have got lots of writing like this. So these are just absolutely amazing. I can't believe how old they are. So, and there's another one of those. I think these were lessons. So yeah, school lesson paper, June 23rd, 1901, Victoria and Tasmania. It says something Methodist Sunday School Union. And then on the back it's got the home lessons. So I think a couple of them are actually filled in from the kids. So yeah, they're just absolutely amazing, these, and once again really, really reasonable price. So I picked all 4 of them up. So that one was 1898. This one is, there's another one that's been filled in, these home lessons. Let's take that one out. This one's 1900, so well over 100 years old. Yeah, so I have sets of 5 of these sheets over on my Etsy shop if you guys want to purchase some of those. There's actually, yeah, look, there's a leaf a leaf from 1900 in here. Yeah, just a limited quantity because I don't want to break them all apart. But yeah, look, some have even just got nothing on them, which is actually really awesome as well. So yeah, packs of 5 sheets are available over my Etsy shop of these if you want to purchase them. Yeah, like I said, only a limited quantity are available. So that was really an awesome shop that I went to that I hadn't been to before. So lots of fun things there. But anyway, you guys, I will head off now and escape to my lounge room where it's nice and cold. But yeah, once again, I did use Racheal's printables in this. She is Racheal Sarah Crafts, and I'm going to link her channel, her YouTube channel and her Etsy shop down below if you're interested in any of these printables. They are awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will be back with you when I finish the Christmas items and they're ready to go. So I will speak to you then. If you guys are here in Queensland or northern New South Wales, I hope you're keeping cool today. And everywhere else might be getting a little bit cold, so I hope you're keeping warm. I wish we could trade a little bit, but that would be great. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Hope I kept you company, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye you guys.